time. So we're going to learn together for those of you that are not very well known as to what's happening here. Steve Hallett makes a plan straight away to get up alongside Jaco Lambert, and he just gets blocked out there, making sure he doesn't make up positions. Piet Mathieu in the Porsche on the outside line. So Lambert and Mathieu stick it side by side. They say, no, we will be first and second coming out of turn one. And Mathieu is on the inside line, Lambert on the outside line, going towards the engine corner. Up at Jabez straight they go. Lambert doesn't duck in behind Mathieu. He decides, Lambert loses the tail end, buries the accelerator, just holds it down. And with that, the first of the Porsches, I think that's Jeff Peel that started second row on the outside, sticks it through. So the tail end of Lambert Jr., very, very loose as he came through engine corner. But he has done a lot of racing before. He's grown up in a racing family. He knows exactly what to do with it. You can see he just, as it came out, he buried the accelerator, turned into it, held it there, but it slowed him down quite a bit. It looks like we've got one. I think that's the Conquest that slowed down. Yeah, I think we've lost the Conquest. It stopped in front of the main grandstand. I don't see it coming past us. Yeah, unfortunately, we've lost the Conquest. Leaders going down into Cape Town corner. So where is Lambert? That looks like he's dropped down to second. Yeah, Mathieu that's leading them. I must say the Van der Merwes are coming through there. Garth and Eric Van der Merwe looks to me that's coming right up into that front leading pack of 7.
Well, we'll wait to see as they come across the line. Yes, it is. The leader now is Piet Mathieu. And Garth van der Merwe it is in second, Jeff Peel in third, Steve Hallett in fourth, Eric van der Merwe fifth, Jaco Lambert now right down to sixth position with Des Erasmus, Derek Truscott, Derek Jordan, Ray Cooper, BJ Phillips, Neil Mouton, Paul Church, Robert Toscano, Di Dugmore, and Dion Valentine in the mini right at the back.
Mathieu staying on the inside line through engine corner. Running around the outside was Garth van der Merwe, who almost dumped it just after the apex of engine corner as he went in very hard and very deep. Steve Hallett in the Sapphire. He was in fourth position at that point, so he had a bird's eye view of seeing that one go. So that's two vehicles that have now run very, very wide in that engine corner, but there was, as I believe earlier on this morning, a GTI challenge car that went off, and there was a fair amount, there was a lot of rubble that was brought onto the circuit. Obviously the marshals swept it away, but that little bit of residue that was left there is built up just off the racing line, and I think that is what caught both of those two drivers out. Having said that, Garth van der Merwe has gone to the front. He's doing very, very well with that motor car, I must say. Garth is riding that Porsche to the limit. As he comes up towards the line, he's now broken away from the number 3 car, and I don't believe that there's much that Piet Mathieu can do about that. So Dr. Jeff Peel in second, Steve Hallett worked his way from fourth up to third. Jaco Lambert has got himself back now into fourth position, and that is Eric van der Merwe, the third of the red Porsches that's just behind him.
Right, well, I have a feeling that we've got a problem with the monitor here, because in front it is Garth van der Merwe, and second position is Piet Mathieu in the Polizei Porsche.
They haven't picked up his last lap by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think actually what's happened is that the transponder's gone missing, or something is packed up, because Piet Mathieu is in second, third is Jeff Peel, fourth is, I think, still Steve Hallett. Steve Hallett in the Ford Sapphire, but it is Garth van der Merwe who leads this race from Piet Mathieu, from Jeff Peel, from Steve Hallett, from Jaco Lambert, from Eric van der Merwe, I think it is. Yes, it is. Then there's a bit of a gap before we get, I think, Derek Truscott in the Berliner, and behind him the Sirocco of Des Erasmus, and then the 124 car, that's the Ford XR6 of Derek Jordan.
Yeah, coming through behind Derek Jordan is BJ Phillips, and I think that Phillips is doing pretty well right now. That XR6, it's a 1989 model. As they come across the line again, the fastest lap time out there for this race is Garth van der Merwe. having started on the third row of the grid, now putting up a 1:30.29. That's the equivalent of the fastest cars in Class D in Clubman's. So you're starting to get into the pretty quick stuff. Steve Hallett up into second position with a Sapphire. Wow, second position ahead of Dirk Mathieu in the Porsche. Still in fourth place is Lambert Jr. And then directly behind that, Eric van der Merwe and Derek Truscott. So Truscott not that far behind, but not been able to really make an impression on that front grouping.
Well, somebody spun. Oh, we've got Steve Hallett off. Steve Hallett in row sweep, and oh my word, that's
oh, okay.
Unfortunately, he's got going again, but now in the lead, it's still Garth Merva, and then back up to second is Piet Mathieu with Jaco Lambert in fourth position. Well, we've got the message that they've added a 30-second penalty to Piet Mathieu. That's why he's not showing in second. But Piet Mathieu is second on the road, or I think he's now. There's Garth van der Merwe.
In fact, he's dropped down a bit because Jaco Lambert and him are having quite a battle, Brian. They are sitting second and third, so he is in fact still second on the track, but with a 30-second penalty, drops him quite a long way down towards the tail end of the field, although I see they've now got him in fifth place overall. So that just shows how much quicker he is than some of the other cars, that with that 30-second penalty, he's still got himself now second overall on the track, and then up to...
Well, I don't know.
13th place.
Yeah, he's up to 13th place at the present moment. We've still got a couple of cars to come through to see. No, he is in 13th place, and that is with the 30-second penalty. But on the road, he's lying in second position. Behind what he was. There's Garth van der Merwe going down the back straight now and coming into Malmesbury sweep. And out from behind, it is still Piet Mathieu from Jaco Lambert, and then behind Jaco Lambert, it is Jeff Beal, Porsche, and behind Jeff Beal, it is the number 82 of Eric van der Merwe. Big gap, and then we get the
Would have been.
Well, and Steve Hallett has come back past Derek Truscott after, shall we say, swapping ends in row sweep. But Derek is having a go and looking on the inside of Steve Hallett, going into Cape Town corner. And I think he's done it. He has indeed. He's got back past Steve Hallett.
Well, that was quite a good one, because Hallett went and fetched him from a good 10, 12, 15 car lengths that he went to go and fetch him. So some good driving there. But I think you'll find in a straight line, Hallett's going to blow. Hallett comes in behind him, climbs out of that slipstream, moves towards the outside line, and has enough pace to be able to quite easily come back across in front of the Alfa Berlino. Under braking just slows him down there as they come into turn number one. Now you'll have the power advantage once again up in Joubert Straight. So a very tactical battle going on between the two of them.
Well, Piet Mathieu now has climbed up to 10th place with that 30-second penalty, even though he's second on the road. I think still there's Garth van der Merwe going down the back straight, and we wait for the second place man to come into view. It is still Piet Mathieu on the road with Jaco Lambert right up his exhaust pipe there. Then Jeff Beal is the next one, and Eric van der Merwe. All Porsches except for Jaco Lambert's Jetta. And the Jetta's going for the inside of Piet Mathieu, and he's made it stick. So Jaco Lambert gets a move on Piet Mathieu. He doesn't have to, because Piet Mathieu unfortunately is way down the field in 10th with his 30-second penalty. But now Piet Mathieu comes back at Jaco Lambert again. So Jaco Lambert across the line in second position, Jeff Beal in third, fourth Eric van der Merwe, and then I think in fifth position it's going to be Steve Hallett in the Sapphire. No, it's not. I think Steve Hallett has pulled off, because Derek Truscott has come through. And next up it is Desi Rasmus in the Sirocco. Then Pete Mattia now up into 7th place overall. Behind him is Derek Truscott, Ray Cooper, and BJ Phillips.
Well, the Conquest started the race, then it disappeared, and then he came, all of a sudden he was back on the circuit again. I never saw him come in or out of the pits. Then he maybe stopped somewhere around the circuit. He's now done pretty much a lap and a half and stopped on the pit area on the inside of Rose Sweep, between Rose Sweep and Jabez Strait. Got out of the car, opened up the bonnet, and very dejectedly walked around the side of the car. So it looks like not going to be able to get the Conquest going again. Steve Hallett, not sure. I believe he went into the pits. Never saw him come in, but he's not out there on the circuit. So having started on the second row of the grid, stayed up there in that front pack of 5 at one stage, up as far as 2nd place, then spinning it out on the apex of Rose Sweep, has now had to retire the motor car. Very possibly, Brian, you'll find a flat wheel having gone off on the inside of the circuit like that, that's taken him out of it.
Can I take you to task on that one? You never have a flat wheel. It's a flat tire.
Okay, the wheel is round. He has a flat tire, which is connected to his round wheel.
Yeah.
There we go, and it is 7 laps down of an 8-lap race. So our lead, we're going to get the checkered flag. Will be getting ready to go. Yes, it is. So, Brian, our leaders on their last lap, and I must say it's been a lovely drive by Garth van der Merwe. Jaco Lambert doing everything that he could, but not on the same block. There's no doubt about it. Van der Merwe has been super duper quick out there, starting off the 3rd row of the grid.
Well, going down into Cape Town corner for the last time in this race is Garth van der Merwe, and Pete Mattia still ahead of Jaco Lambert, but unfortunately with a 30-second penalty, he's down into 6th position. The leader now comes out of Cape Town and heads up to take the checkered flag, and that's Garth van der Merwe. He's over the line in 1st position. 2nd position is going to go to, well, on the road is Pete Mattia, but 2nd is going to go to Jaco Lambert. Jaco Lambert finishes 2nd in actuality, 3rd on the road. Then it is Jeff Beale, he's 3rd overall. 4th is will be Eric van der Merwe, I think. They're still coming through. Well, Pete Mattia is shown as position 5, and Derek Truscott is the next one to come through, and that'll be in the Alfa Berlina. He's in 6th position overall. Then it'll be Derek Jourdan, I think, in the number 124. It is Derek Jourdan in the XR6. Derek Jourdan takes 7, then BJ Phillips, or is it going to be Ray Cooper? It's going to be BJ Phillips, Ray Cooper, Neil Bouton,